In this first posture, we're gonna be using our blocks. And we're gonna be working into the underarm area and lats and scapula area of our back. So we're gonna create a lot of space, being able to lift our arms up. So you wanna take your blocks out in front of you, about shoulder width apart. You're gonna place the back of your triceps on the blocks, and then start to lengthen yourself back gently so your hips are above your knees, and then your wrists are above your elbows. From there, start to melt your chest down towards the mat. Relax the head and neck, and press your fingertips together, bringing space between your two wrists. Wrap your triceps down towards the mat as best you could. Good. From here, you can release, walk the knees forward, and remove your arms from the block. In this next posture, we're using a block as well. We're gonna be bringing some space to the front of our hips and our mid-thoracic spine, and lengthen our lower backs. So come to laying down on your mat. Then I want you to take your block, lift your hips up, and place the block behind your sacrum. That's right behind your hips. So it's not directly on your lower back, but lower than that, right above your backside. Let your palms turn open. Let your body just melt into the mat. And your block. This is great relief for those guys who have lower back pains and tightness. This is a great posture to help lengthen back out your lower backs. If you feel like this level isn't high enough for you, you feel you have more mobility, you can always turn it up. You place the block in the same area, maybe just at a higher level. Good. If you're feeling comfortable, you start to extend the legs forward gently, but the minute you feel any type of pinch in the lower back, you have gone too far. And then from there, you can release down depending on how much time you have. In this next posture, we're gonna be standing and using the wall. I want you to stay maybe, you gotta find a comfortable distance away from the wall. For me, I'd start maybe about a bent arm distance away, depending on how flexible your back is. You wanna keep a slight bend into your knees. This posture alone will help your defense create so many more turnovers for getting balls above their head, for diving for loose balls. They're able to open up and extend. Because a lot of times we're so tight in the body that we can't reach for things that are right in our reach. So put a slight bend into your knees and start to extend your arms up and reach them back to the wall behind you. From here, this may be a start. If you're feeling extreme pain in your back, I want you to put a slight bend in and engage your core. Start to open your chest towards the back of the wall. Maybe walk the feet forward once you know that you have space. And then start to engage your core and lengthen your chest backwards. Press your palms into the wall. And if you're feeling comfortable, you can start to walk yourself down the wall. When you're ready, come back up controlled, breathe through it, and take a gentle release. I decided to use 2 straps today because one just didn't have the length for me today, so we're gonna be using 2. And we're gonna be coming to what we call floor bow. Floor bow is gonna create the space and opening and everything that we worked for so far. In the front parts of our hips, like when we did our bridge pose, underneath our arms when we did our shoulder opener, as well as our spine as we did our back bends. All of them are gonna combine together in this posture. So you're gonna take a lay down on your belly. Take your first strap to the top of your foot, draw it back. Take your second strap over the foot as well, draw it back. And now your arms are forward, your legs are kicking back. From there, hold on to your straps with both hands and start to kick backwards. As you kick back, let it open your chest up. Maybe look forward and breathe. Good. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release. If you're anything like how I was when I was a football player, you're not used to really back bending and doing these type of movements. So to bring back a balance to ourselves, we're gonna close out with a nice forward fold. Bring your feet hips width apart. Bend your knees, just reach your hands down towards the mat or the ground in front of you. Once you get there, keep your knees bent, your belly touches your thighs, and just shift your hips from right to left. You start to feel a lot of space in the lower back. Good. From that shift, it starts to become an extension. Maybe straighten your right leg first, keeping the left leg bent. Then bend the right leg and straighten the left. Continue to alternate from straightening the right leg, taking a bend in the right, and then straightening the left. So you always have one leg bent, one leg straight. Finally, bend your left leg and straighten your right. From there, I want you to walk your hands to the outside of your left foot, letting the head hang down towards the left knee. Reach especially through the right fingertips and feel your right hip reach backwards. Belly continues to draw in as you breathe. And then we crawl back to center. Bend into your right leg and straighten your left. Hug your core in, and then walk your hands to the outside of the right foot. Reaching through your left fingertips and stretching your left hip backwards. Fold the belly in and reach the crown of the head down towards the right toes. Breathe. From there, we come back to center. Bend your knees, lift your belly up towards your spine, and slowly roll up one vertebra at a time.